Everyone listening to me, you are welcome to the Fashion Millionaires Room. My name is Laoye Curtis, and I'm your host. I am going to be talking about supply chain for your fashion e-commerce. This is the fifth step in my five-step framework for launching your e-commerce business successfully. That is your fashion e-commerce business. Before now, I've touched on four other steps, which I would like to quickly run by you before delving into the fifth step, which wraps everything up. So the first five steps are having products that sell itself. The second step is having an online store that can do three things for you. The third step is having a viral marketing system that incorporates organic and paid promotion channels. The fourth step is running paid ads, to promote your fashion e-commerce platforms. The fifth step is what we're covering today, which is having a functioning supply chain to handle client fulfillment. So let's dive into that conversation right away. Okay, how about us looking at a regular fashion business, a fashion store for that matter, that is selling products, or a fashion training institute or fashion training business that has online courses, or a bespoke tailoring service that has got different designs in different categories to sell to their customers. If you fall into any of these categories or other similar categories, the interesting thing is this: e-commerce can help you reach more people beyond your location. However, the fact that with e-commerce you can reach more people in other locations other than where you are based does not guarantee that you would have success. It is one thing for your online store to be available for people to access at the click of a button. It's one thing. It's another thing for you to be able to fulfill orders that come from different locations other than where you are based. Say, for instance, you are living in Lagos and you have an online store selling fabrics. You get a contact from Ghana who visited your store and place order for your, African prints, say Adire or batik or Ankara, and they would like to buy goods worth $1,000. That's a big payday if you get that. But if you don't have a supply chain to deliver the products to Ghana in record time to create a wow experience for that customer, nothing would happen. Eventually, it will become a case of missed opportunities. So setting up an online store is not enough. Having products that sell themselves is not enough. Running paid ads is not enough, or even using viral marketing is not enough. If the supply chain is missing, everything goes to hell. You don't want to go to hell. You want to go to heaven. And where is heaven? Heaven is a place where you can deliver your product to your customers anywhere they are in record time, in order to create a wow experience that makes them want to come back to you to buy again and again. Having said that, let me delve into some things that I figure that you need to put in place in order for you to set up a solid supply chain for your fashion e-commerce. Now, I wrote some interesting, steps here. I figured they would be very helpful. If you have other steps that you figure I may not have covered, feel free to share with me in the comments, and I'll gladly incorporate in, future podcasts. Thank you so much. I mean, we learn by sharing. Okay, so the first of the steps I would like you to have in place is an e-commerce store with shipping feature. Okay? What that means is an e-commerce store that has a space for you to capture shipping address of potential customers. Not only the shipping address of potential customers, that allows you to also include the cost of shipping to different locations. Because the cost of shipping to, for example, Lagos, if you're based in Nigeria, is not the same as the cost of shipping to Accra in Ghana from Lagos. If you are using a service like DHL or UPS or even Sendbox, the cost will not be the same. If you are even shipping within a particular city, the cost may vary depending on the logistics company you're working with. So that's why having an e-commerce store with shipping features that incorporates, shipping costs or shipping fees, as well as, shipping address capture. You want to capture the addresses of the customers in order to pass across to your client fulfillment team in your operations. Those are the people within your corporation whose responsibilities includes packaging and shipping the products when it is ready to the customer's address. Now, a good platform that I know that can do that for you is Seller. That's a free platform. If you use a paid feature, awesome. There are so many e-commerce platforms that can do this for you, really. Okay. I've been careful of recently recommending sites. I'm not a brand ambassador, okay? And at the same time, I don't want nobody coming after me because I mentioned someone. So do your due diligence to find out e-commerce, platforms you can make it. If you are using Shopify for your online store, definitely they have that incorporated, okay, in their system. Yeah, shipping and all. But you know what to look out for, okay? Now, for those of us that may not have an online store, other than your WhatsApp business catalog, well, it's not a bad idea also, because with WhatsApp catalog, where you have description of your product, you can also include your shipping fee for specific locations. So that kind of settles that for you. Where you are, you can start and then scale up. You don't have to give yourself excuses to succeed. Now, the second step I'll point out is this. You need to be clear about the locations you can easily ship to. This is necessary if you want to experience success in your business. Now, the reason why I'm particular about, being specific about locations you can easily ship to is because if you know places where it's easy for you to ship to and there's a large enough market or potential market to sell to in that location, you might as well cash in on that location. That's why these days there are fashion entrepreneurs based in cities like Ibadan, but selling to Lagos primarily. So they are based in Ibadan, where their cost of living is lower, where their overheads are slightly lower than in Lagos, and they are cashing out in Lagos because they are logistics companies that can handle their shipping to them. Ibadan to Lagos has got the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, which is one of the busiest highways in Nigeria. Same applies to you in any part of the world where you're based in. Look for locations that you know you can easily ship to. How do you know locations you can easily ship to? That's where I have point number 3. Okay, so the point, the third point here, or the third step here is this: research logistics companies that can serve these locations for you. So if there's a logistic company or there are logistics companies that can serve these locations that you aspire to, awesome. Then what do? Open an e-commerce account with them. Oh, you may decide like, I want to be shipping, cross country. And we have companies like GIG logistics. We have companies like Sandbox. We have companies like DHL, that you can make use of across the country. So they help you to ship to different parts of the country. That is if you're based in Nigeria. If you are listening to me from another part of the world, in your country, there must be national, carriers, so to speak, national logistics, carriers who can help you ship country. So you need to look out for those. Now, just look out for the locations that they serve, or research, find their customer support lines, contact them. If it's to chat them up on WhatsApp, via email, or live chat on their website, do so. Ask them which locations they can ship to. However, before you reach out to these logistics companies, I would advise do your own research. First, find out the different locations other than where you are that has a large market or potentially large market for your business. Because there's no point in you marketing or advertising to locations where there are few people to buy from you. There's really no point in that. Really, there's no point. Now, one secret about e-commerce business that I've come to learn, which many people ignore, is the fact that you can't sell to everywhere at once. You need to build your architecture, your supply chain architecture. You may be posting on Facebook and people from different part of the country, can see what you sell. However, in your marketing message, always specify locations that you can easily ship to. Then work towards incorporating new locations to help you. So there are several logistics companies that you can work with. Okay, if it is within the city, there are so many logistics companies within cities. Okay, within towns that you can research. I mean, get on your Google app or Google Map and search for logistics company in your location, in your city, in your town, in your state. You see quite a few that you can, contact and have them on your list. One thing you should know is this. If you're going to be working with logistics company, don't work with just one. Have at least two or more that you can work with, because you can do a good job, have an excellent customer service, and the logistics company will ruin your business. Why? Because logistics companies, they are not under your control. You are hiring their services. So you need to do your due diligence to be sure that they are trustworthy. However, finding out that they are trustworthy is not enough. You should also do what? Make fail-safe plans. Fail-safe plans in the sense that you have more than one that you can contact, that you can work with at time. Anytime I receive shipments from, vendors that I buy products from, I always ask for the numbers of the logistics, company. The dispatch rider, I collect their numbers. I don't have any product to ship to people. I mean, I sell online. I sell online courses and trainings and all. However, if my business students who are based in Lagos need a logistics company that can be trusted, these guys delivered to me, so I might as well recommend them. That's the thinking. So you too, all those logistics companies that deliver products to you that you buy online, you should get their contacts. Have as many options as possible. Now, the last step I'm going to be sharing is research shipping fees. Now, this is the good thing about researching of shipping fees. Number one, you can incorporate the shipping fee into your pricing. This allows you to create offers like free shipping. Now, if you already identified the locations where you want to ship your products to, it's so easy for you to, do your advertising and say, oh, to ship to Abuja, okay, it's free. To ship to Port Harcourt, it's free. To ship to Calabar, it's free. To ship to Accra, it's free. To ship to the UK is free. You can do that if you already know the price. And if you find out that incorporating the price into your total price, okay, that means, incorporating the shipping fee into your total price, that is your selling price, that gives you a big edge in marketing online, because you would look more like a better alternative to others that are asking for shipping fees. And the good thing is this: if at any point in time in the future you say you are not offering free shipping again, you will still make more profit, because this time around you can now ask for the shipping fee without reducing your price. So if your price is 15K inclusive of free shipping, inclusive of free shipping, and you say you're no longer doing free shipping, and you say shipping to this particular location is 3,000, so the total price is what, 18,000. This time around, you're gonna get a customer to pay 18,000, whereas the shipping fee that you've already marked up initially when you were giving out free shipping, right, becomes profit to you. So for those of you that have fears of increasing your pricing, that's a hack that you can play with. I hope with these points I've shared with you, you have the confidence to step into the e-commerce space. Don't waste any time, okay? You don't need to be perfect. You can always learn along the way. Thanks for listening to me. Laoye Curtis is my name. Want to talk to me on WhatsApp about your fashion e-commerce projects? My numbers are +234 9052137213. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Bye for now.